All right, hi air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is going to be your reading. This is for air sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement, this reading could be for you. Or if you're dealing with somebody that has those placements somewhere in your chart, this may resonate. So let's see what the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, most importantly need to know for the end of the month love message. Aqua, Moon, Libra, Venus. Hey, Taylor. Okay, so what do the air signs place this need to know? Okay, silence. Frozen, no words, stonewall. So you could be in no contact with somebody. Air signs. This person could be gaining a new perspective, or this could be you. Some of you guys are really just focused on yourself. You could even be focused on new beginnings. I feel like somebody here could have let too much time pass. Hey, Mia. Hey, Aaron. And now I feel like you don't even want to be with this person or deal with this person. Yeah, realizations. Epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Let's get one more. And we got hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting, and karma. Consequences, cause and effect, and deaths. I feel like somebody let too much time go by. They didn't fix something in time. This person could have overreacted. And I don't know, somebody could be realizing something too late. Or by the time this person does realize something, you're not going to want to be bothered. Mia girl. With silence, frozen, no words, stonewall, Aaron, Gemini, gang. What's up, MLT? Hey. With silence, frozen, no words, stonewall for the air signs. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. I feel like somebody could be the High Priestess. Somebody's very manipulative, or somebody could be trying to manipulate your feelings. But I feel like somebody here is not talking to you because with the Queen of Swords here, you're not stupid, dumb, or slow. Man or woman. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Some of y'all could be dealing with another air sign, or Virgo, or someone has those placements. Or you could be a different sign watching for your air placements. But I feel like somebody's avoiding a conversation with y'all because you see things exactly for what they are. You tell it like it is. You're not stupid, dumb, or slow. You know why somebody's avoiding you. They know it too. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Yes, some of you guys can realize you're better off. Mercury and Aquarius. And you know somebody's not going to be honest, or they just, whatever. I feel like you guys it's very easy for you guys to cut through bullshit. I mean, that's air signs. Air signs are very cerebral. They're very, they're very logic first, emotions later. So even if an air sign is in love or is in their feelings, everything still has to make sense. Period. So, hoping. Somebody could have thought that you were going to chase them, or you were going to, I don't know what this person thought. But somebody could be realizing, somebody could be wanting to move to calmer waters with you, but they're going to have to confront you. They're going to have to face you in order for this to happen. This is not no time passing is an apology, or maybe you'll miss them enough, or none of that. There's a conversation that you want to have. I feel like you guys want to have a conversation. And you may curse this person out. Like I said in the earth sign reading. Some of y'all can have earth sign placements, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. You may want to curse or need to curse this person out. They may need that. They may need a verbal lashing or thrashing. They may need that. Hoping, expecting, faith, manifesting. Yeah, somebody's trying to manifest a connection with you, or manifest something with you, but they need to speak the hell up. There could have been a tower or something that happened between you and this person. And they're hiding with the Hermit reverse, Virgo. They're not saying anything. They're too scared. They're super afraid. Mars and Aries here. Somebody's hoping that what y'all can come together and what after they're not saying nothing. That it doesn't work that way. Silence. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Moon and Taurus. Somebody wants you to spare them when this person could feel like you guys are a bit mean, but I don't think you guys are mean. I actually think you guys are very generous. I just think you're no nonsense. And I feel like that's making, I'm not going to say it intimidates somebody, but somebody's a coward. This person, you could be more direct, and this person could be more avoidant. Somebody also can owe y'all money. Or you know when somebody's breadcrumbing you. You know when somebody's shortchanging you. You know when something is just not balanced, is not reciprocal, and you're going to call it out. You know when somebody's stringing you along. Realizations. Yeah, somebody could be relocating. Four of Wands. Somebody's home life could be a bit unstable. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Mars in Leo. Something backfired. I feel like, honestly, somebody let too much time go by, and you're not even in alignment with this person no more. This person is not even on your wave. Like, yeah, you guys are no longer in alignment at this point. This is no longer your burden to carry. I feel like this person could have embarrassed you, or this person made you feel embarrassed. They made you feel stupid. It's no. Hoping. Dealing with a Taurus as well. She's avoiding talking to me. Yeah, somebody's a thing. These people are cowards. Very immature. What's hoping? What's hoping? People have this misconception about air signs being mean, and air signs aren't mean. Air signs are just no nonsense. Like, air signs are just more cerebral and more logic first, emotion second than most people. That's all. Yeah, Knight of Swords. If this person wants to reconnect with you, if there's any hope of manifesting or any hope of you guys coming back together, they're going to have to come to you. Somebody's going to have to confront something, confront their fears, face their fears. They're going to have to take initiation. If they were the ones who messed up, if they were the ones who... And I got that for fire signs, that somebody created a mess and didn't want to be the one to fix it. It doesn't work that way. Somebody will be hoping and trying to manifest for the rest of their lives. Gemini here, Taurus. Somebody could be a May Taurus, May Gemini. What's the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Hierophant, Taurus. I feel like you want to have a conversation. Somebody here wants to talk. Some of you guys could be writing it. Some of you guys could be doing a lot of journaling. You could be doing a lot of reading. Some of you guys like to read. You can have Taurus in your chart, or you could be dealing with somebody that does with the Hierophant. Somebody could work at a hospital, a church, or somebody could have grew up in a church. Somebody could be a bit religious. Somebody also could have like a podcast, a platform where they speak. Somebody also could donate or could give back. Some of y'all could even be like, you can volunteer. Yeah. What's the Hierophant? I feel like you guys are very charitable. You're very generous. You're no nonsense. Everybody loves to say air signs are mean, air signs are this, but when air signs are eliciting air constantly, when air signs are always showing up, when air signs are the ones who are always being called for advice, everybody's all, oh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh my God, but then when we put our foot down, or when air signs are stern, or on, they telling you what it is, they being direct, it's, oh my God, you're mean. Some of you guys are very knowledgeable. You could be very educated. And when I mean educated, it doesn't have to mean just college. Whether you went to college or you're self-taught or you have certain certificates or you read a lot, somebody is very knowledgeable and you could be book and street smart. So not much is going to get over on you. I feel like somebody here who I'm resonating with is very book and street smart. Hierophant. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse. Saturn and Pisces. Somebody here did something in haste and now they want the connection back. They want you to be the one to repair it. It's like, bitch, you gotta be crazy. You have to be out your mind. How do you mess something up and then want the person who you affected and hurt to repair it? People are delusional. Somebody here did something in haste. They did something reckless. No. Saturn and Pisces. Oh, you know about health and fitness, Aaron? I was a trainer for 6 years. I started at Equinox for 3 years, and then I went private. Oh, that's cool, Aaron. That's dope. That's what's up. 8 of Cups in reverse. And this person also could be going silent on you. Somebody's very stubborn. Once they get an idea, once they get a belief, this person does not budge. Somebody does not waver from their beliefs, from their, like, this is a very stubborn person. Somebody is very, like, emotionally stagnant and stuck. Yeah, somebody, because with the Hierophant, that's about beliefs, ideologies. It's like once somebody makes up their mind, that's it. Two of Swords here. Yeah, that's why with the Two of Swords here, you and this person are always battling with something. I feel like when it comes to communication, somebody could want to call a truce, but I feel like somebody's very stubborn-minded. Somebody here thinks they know everything, I feel like. I don't know. Somebody could be looking down on y'all about something. Maybe somebody feels like because they have more than you, or they know more than you, they have more degrees, or they're in a higher position, they have seniority. If this is like a co-worker or something, or this is a parent, or this could even be an elder. I feel like you challenge, and that's what air signs do. Air signs challenge beliefs. Air signs are gonna debate. Air signs are not gonna be afraid to debate, or they're not gonna be afraid to challenge you. And I also feel like air signs are a good mirror. Air signs are gonna mirror back your mentality and how you think. You're ignorant. Either air signs are gonna mirror back your ignorance or your maturity. It's really up to the other person. I feel like somebody here got an ego. You may have an ego. You could be a bit stubborn. They could be a bit stubborn. It's, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Wands. Somebody's only creating distance. Somebody's only pushing the other person away with this type of behavior. So the more that time goes on, the more detached somebody's becoming. So good luck. Somebody let too much time go by. Page of Wands. Somebody also could have been indecisive. Somebody also probably couldn't choose. They couldn't tell who was who and what's what when it came to another person. Like, please. Somebody also could be a bit two-faced, or this person's in 2 different minds about something. Maybe, so I don't know. Page of Wands. Yeah, the Star card, the more somebody stays away, the more another person is able to heal and fix themselves. The Star, I feel like this could be an on-again, off-again connection. Somebody's tired of the back and forth. It's like, what's the star here? Yeah, the Page of Cups. Somebody's very immature. Somebody know they need to damn near, somebody here needs to apologize, and when they apologize, they need to be fully vulnerable and fully transparent. Not that love bombing, hoovering, or that bullshit. Not the sorry you felt, no, sorry for making you feel this way. Sorry, that wasn't my intentions, but I am sorry. I fucked up, I'm sorry. I was wrong, I'm sorry. This person can't apologize. And that's why you guys with the Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy, you guys are incompatible. Something is not going to, yeah, the Lovers in reverse, you guys are incompatible. People can't even say sorry. It's like, and you know, it's ridiculous. Six of Swords. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Y'all could be seeing 666. The fire signs got 666, so you or somebody can have fire in their chart. The Sun in reverse, Leo, somebody's in their ego. This person has learned something very toxic and dysfunctional growing up as a child, man or woman. Somebody wants you to conform to their beliefs. They want you to conform and see. Somebody's not really interested in seeing things from another person's point of view or perspective. If it don't make sense to this person, they don't want to care to learn it, or they don't want to hear it. It's in one ear and out the other. And this could be someone who claims to be spiritual, who claims to be a teacher, who claims to be this, who claims to be mature, who claims to whatever, but they're not. They're really not. Not like they think they are. Somebody's on their high horse. Somebody's very avoidant. This could even be somebody who spiritualizes every little thing. They spiritualize everything. It's basically emotional and spiritual bypassing, which a lot of spiritual people, quote unquote, do. They spiritualize everything to the point where talking to them, everything is a conspiracy. Everything is, oh my God, that was the universe, or oh my, it's too much. 6 of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. Yeah, Judgment. What's the 6 of Wands in reverse? Yeah, the Hangman. Somebody wanted you to chase. Somebody thought this. You're not stunting this person. Excuse me? Pisces here. Y'all, you or somebody can have Pisces. Somebody can have a Pisces rising. You're not stunting. You're not stunting somebody. Somebody thought you was going to be stunting them. You was going to go back and forth. You was going to be chasing them. You was going to be running after them. You was going to be on them. You was going to be on them. You was going to be constantly, child, please. Somebody here, that maybe they get a lot of attention. Somebody here thought that you was going to be stunting them. Absolutely not. Somebody thought you was really going to be stunting them. Delusional. Nobody want to do this back and people grown. Nobody want to do this back and forth shit. As long then 1 minute everything is good between us. The minute I'm not doing what you want or your way, you're quick to cut me off or dismiss me or let me go or break up with me or threaten to leave. Nobody want to deal with that. Go ahead. Somebody, please. And some of you guys, this person could be scared to talk to you because you could be spiritual. You could be very, again, you know how to see both sides. I feel like there's one person here who's able to see both sides to things. And that's what makes you like very, I'm not going to say, I don't like when people say, oh, they're intimidated by me. I feel like people, like nobody's intimidated. People could just be avoidant, but it don't have to be like they're intimidated. They're just avoidant. They're dismissive or avoidant. If you don't share the exact same beliefs, if you don't do what they want you to do, they're going to dismiss you. They don't really care. Somebody thought y'all was going to be chasing them, stuck on them. Somebody is childish. And the more time goes by, the less somebody could be born July 28th, the less somebody fixes something, the longer somebody takes to apologize, the longer somebody, it's a done deal. They can keep it. The 7 of Wands and the 4 of Wands in reverse. Something backfired. right? But yes, but told me to stop. Who told you to stop watching tarot? It depends on who you're watching, because a lot of tarot readers definitely spiritualize every little thing, and they're not, a lot of tarot readers aren't grounded. Like a lot of but who told you to stop watching tarot? Seven, I mean, sometimes you gotta take a break, but 7 wands, 4 wands in reverse. I feel like somebody's delusional. Because who the fuck is chasing it? Yeah, the Tower. Somebody could be having a sudden the Tower could be like something catastrophic or disaster, some type of change, upheaval, but it can also be about a revelation. Something could be hitting somebody. Somebody could be realizing, oh, the air signs or course watcher is not coming back. I feel like somebody's a little too full of themselves. The problem with the woman I'm dealing with is she watches too much and attributes all negative aspects of a general reading to our situation, lacking discernment, basically. Yeah, that's unhealthy, Aaron. She shouldn't be watching tarot. An earth sign I was friends with, he said church says and God says it's demonic. But people in church be the ones molesting kids. The pastors be molesting kids, cheating on their wives, abusing their wives, abusing their kids. Let's talk about it. They do all that. They be the ones in them secret cults. They be the ones that are, church people are very hypocrite. And I'm not against church. If I could find I don't like too much of anything. I like things to be even keel. I don't like too much spirituality, and I don't like too much religion, or I don't like too much liberalism, and I don't like too much conservatism. Like, I like balance. I like just a nice fine balance. People just overdo things. I like balance. If I could find a church that is balanced, I would go to church. But most of them are very over conservative, over judgmental, and they're hypocrites. So, Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. Yeah, this little plan that somebody had did not work. Somebody, the Page of Pentacles could be a tarot reader, but in reverse, this could be like, and if you look up the Page of Pentacles in reverse, is dark magic. Something's gonna backfire. Whatever this is that somebody's doing, it's gonna backfire. There could be some type of manipulation here, some type of deception, confusion, some type of injustice. Whatever it is, whatever somebody planned to do or tried to do, or what they're doing is going to backfire. Somebody also could be getting bad news. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody also could be procrastinating. The more somebody procrastinates on doing what they need to do, the more something is going to get fucked up with the connection. The farther apart you guys are going to drift. You're not chasing or stunting this person, especially if they were the ones that fucked up. It's just not going to happen. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's a little too on a high horse. That don't make no sense. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is burdened. They're like, oh my God, the air signs or course watchers, Saturn and Sagittarius, they're not chasing me. They're not on me. They're not checking for me. No. No. Somebody's coming to the realization their little plan backfired, or it's not working, or it didn't work. Grow the fuck up. Nobody wants to keep dealing with this immaturity, whether it's kids, whether it's history, whether it's family, friends, a lover. Nobody cares about how good the chemistry is, how good the sex. After a while, when you generally like yourself and you're really on the path to healing, nobody gives a fuck about this. They don't. No healthy, sane person. Somebody could be born October 27th. No sane and healthy person is going to keep tolerating this back and forth, on again, off again, or this drama, or these little games. Nobody's going to want to be nobody's going to want to be bothered. Nobody is stunting this. Two of Wands. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's hoping like, oh, well, maybe if I just think about the air signs, they'll text me, they'll call me. No, how about you do it? Especially, bitch, if you're the one that fucked up, you do it. You broke that glass, you gotta walk on it. Whoever broke the glass, somebody could be born on Halloween. Whoever broke the glass is the one that has to walk on it barefoot. If you broke that glass and you shattered something, you gotta walk across that. People like, it's like, oh, if they really want you, people got this idea that, oh, if they really want me, if they really love me, they'll come chase me. No, everybody's not gonna chase you. The only people that are gonna chase you are people that you don't want. People that got some self-respect about themselves and that have healthy connections with their egos and have a healthy sense of pride are not prideful, but a healthy sense of pride. There's a difference. They're not going to be dealing with this. Somebody's going to be waiting for years, decades. You know why? And if y'all keep chasing this person, don't get mad when they keep acting up like this. Somebody could be born November 29th, or November 11th. If y'all keep chasing and feeding into this, then this is your problem. I don't know what to tell you. 7 of Pentacles, because why would somebody have any incentive to change if you're going to keep giving them what they want? What sense does that make? Has it gotten you the results you wanted? Obviously not. Like, look at the result. Like, people got to, like, it's just, this is what I'm saying. Like, people just do things that just don't make sense. If you're doing something and you're not getting the results you want, doesn't that tell you that you should do something different? Or that you should stop what you're doing or change? Oh, they don't really fuck with me like that. You know, I treated them like shit. I kept pushing them away. I kept cheating. I kept abusing them. I kept being manipulative. I kept being mean. So that means they don't really like me or fuck with me, or they don't really care about me. They're not really down for me. Please get on, please. 7 of Pentacles. They're not a real man, or they're not a real woman because they're not fighting or competing or chasing. Go get it, like, go get a grip. Seriously. 7 of Pentacles. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the Temperance. Some of you guys, no shade, by the time this person comes around or by the time they get this epiphany, a lot of you guys are going to be in a new connection. You got somebody that's going to be coming in, or someone that you're going to be meeting that's going to basically just, somebody here took too long. Yeah, Temperance, Sagittarius. Somebody's taking too long to reconcile. Somebody's hoping that you'll wait for them. You'll be patient. Child. Anyways, Temperance. Yeah, somebody's hoping that you'll wait. 3 of Wands. But to be honest, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, the longer something goes, the less y'all are just, this person can't feel your energy no more. Aries sun here with the 3 of Wands. Somebody wants a growth and expansion. This person sees a future with you, or they saw a future with you, but somebody here didn't act right. Yeah, one day, someday. Somebody thinks that they can just come back around when they feel like it. Yeah, some people don't value time. Some people think they have all the time in the world to just come back around when they feel like it. People think that. She was asking me the most wild questions and then refusing to believe me when I was refuting her assumptions. I said the same thing. They be drunks and kids, and the kids and stuff. Those are the real demonic ones. Yeah, facts. I'm a free spirit. Non-denomination. Showing Mystic Ones 100. The Taurus I'm dealing with doesn't value time. Some people don't value. And when you see a person doesn't value time, you got to let them go. Some people, they will waste your time to the day you die. Or until they die. Honestly. Some people really don't value their time, and it shows. It shows in how their life, it shows in how they go about life, how their life looks, what they're doing, what they're not doing. It shows. It shows. If somebody wants a connection with you, they're going to have to put in the work. They're going to have to invest. And they're going to have to, if you guys end up getting back with this person or dealing with this person again, take your effing time. Do not rush. Don't let this person rush y'all into nothing. You take your sweet and precious time. They're going to have to prove themselves to you. If they're the ones that fucked up, or if you're the ones that fucked up, whoever fucked up, they're going to have to prove themselves to the other person. Hey, Donna. Take with the Seven of Pentacles and the Temperance, that's divine timing and a lot of patience. You take your damn time. If this is a new person, take your time. Take your time. If somebody here, if they're mature enough, they're going to understand that they fucked up. They're going to have to get back on your good side. They're going to have to, and also make sure that you're being flexible and adaptable, not just going with the flow, because, you know, you got to know where y'all going, but don't rush nothing. Give a person time and space to show you what they're about. What's the Knight of Swords? Yeah, the Fool. Somebody's gonna have to take a risk. And for some of you guys, you have you could be turning your back on this. You have a new connection coming in. This may even be somebody's karma. Somebody here, the Wheel of Fortune is time. Somebody here took too long. Some of you guys can still be clinging a little bit. The Fool is Aquarius, heavy Aquarius in this reading. You or somebody can have Aquarius, obviously, in their chart. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, timing. What's the Fool in the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, the Empress. You know your worth. Whether you're a man or a woman, Taurus, Libra energy, you know your worth. Some of you guys are going to be tested with this judgment here about going back to this person. Some of you guys don't need to go back, honestly. But I'm just saying, if you do, you'll know. I don't know. That's up to y'all. I can't tell y'all that. I can't decide that for y'all. I'm never going to tell you, know. I'm not your guide. I'm just here to give y'all confirmation or extra clarity or validation about what you already know. So, but I'm nobody's guide. The only guide is yourself and God. So, nobody else can be your guide but you. They can assist you, but they can't, like, yeah. My goal is to guide people back to themselves and to their, everybody is gifted. Everybody has intuitive gifts. You don't have to do this for work. You know, I don't want nobody codependent on my readings or on me or anything, any tool, but themselves. You're an advisor. Yes, Alex, I'm an advisor. Yes. I don't want to be nobody's God or anything. A lot of readers talk from a place of like, they are above people, they're above their subscribers in some way, and I don't even watch tarot like that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I really don't. Because a lot of readers, they project their issues into the readings. They make it seem like because they're tarot readers, they're this and that. It's just really weird. It's just more ego. But anyways, Empress here, Taurus, Libra. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse, Virgo. This could even be a friend for some of y'all. Some of you guys are cutting this person off. You could be cutting off people or cutting off somebody. I feel like you guys don't want to trauma bond with this person. You can't heal. You know, you can't heal in the same environment that's making you sick. Somebody here could think because they're beautiful or because they're handsome or whatever. Somebody here lacks awareness. Somebody's like, they got Peter Pan or Twinkle Bell syndrome. Somebody needs to grow up. Somebody here needs to grow up, seriously. This person could be like socially awkward even. Like, somebody needs to grow up. Somebody needs to grow up. Somebody here lacks awareness. They lack depth. Somebody needs to really, really grow up. The Hermit. What's that Hermit in reverse real quick? Yeah, somebody could, Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio. The World card. Yeah, somebody's in regret. Somebody may want to talk to y'all, but by the time this person, they taking too damn long. I'm not gonna lie. There's been too many months or years or days, weeks, whatever. Something for everybody's time is gonna be different. Something's been taking too long. This person thought that they had more time than they actually did. Years. Yeah, definitely insight and things to consider. We got to enact our own free will. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going back. Hey, Aaron, what up, Donna? We have a son together, and she doesn't see how keeping him from me is causing damage. She's disgusting. She's going to push him away from her. When kids get older, they eventually see which parent was the problem. So she's whack for that. Luckily, he's only one, so he won't remember most of this for now, but she's trying to raise him. Why did you raise him as a single mother? As a single mother? Like, she's... Oh, gosh. Women can be so selfish. That's selfish. Everybody's like obsessed with the struggle Olympics. Everybody wants to, I don't know, people want to struggle so bad. Why would you want to voluntarily be a single parent when you can just co-parent with somebody so your child can have both? And I understand that he's only one, Aaron, but my daughter's father talks like that. Like, oh, she's only 3. She won't remember everything. But she asks for him. And she says, oh, I miss daddy. I'm sad. And I have to tell her, oh, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to miss people. But I remember him telling me the last time he saw her in May, oh, she's not going to remember. They don't remember anything at that age. And that's a lie. Kids do remember. They may not know how to, and people, people really got to stop underestimating kids and stop like thinking kids are like these inanimate objects or that these things are cute to pick up and put down. Kids remember things. It gets stored in their nervous system. The only difference is they don't know how to articulate it. That's the only difference. They do remember. The nervous system remembers everything. The nervous system remembers things that happened during birth, when you were coming out of your mother's vaginal canal, or if you were a C-section baby. The body remembers. He may not be able to articulate it, but it's going to affect his nervous system. So, I won't say he doesn't remember, Aaron. He does. He just doesn't know how to articulate it yet. Because even at that age of 1, when my daughter's father had first came around and met her and he was in and out, he was being inconsistent, she would go to the door to look for him. And when I would bring it up to him, he would say, oh, you're just being manipulative. You're lying. She's only this age. She don't remember. And that was a lie. And then when he would come around again, she would be a little standoffish. She didn't want him to pick her up. It took, it took her a while. She had to like kind of relearn him again. They remember. The nervous system does. They just can't verbally articulate it. I'm keeping my son from his father because the dad is dangerous. So there is more context to different people. Yeah, spiritual divinity. Yeah, everybody's situation is different. Some people you got to keep your kids from because they're not healthy for the kids. But in Erin's case, she's doing it out of spite. And the impact of abandoned wounds and security, they will impact their lives, and that they'll have to heal from. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Trust me, it blows my... Can you take her to... Are you taking her to court, Erin? Don't be one of, I mean, you can take, your name is on the certificate, on the birth certificate, so you can take her to court. You have rights. Your name is on there. Even if you don't, you can still take her to court. You can still file a petition against her. So don't, there's things you can do. Chakra messages, but that's up to you, But Monette Alexander, you're absolutely right. Yeah, go to court and get your rights, especially if you're a good father and you have documentation of her being petty or her being immature. The courts look at the parent they're going to take the side of the parent who's cooperative, and they're going to side mostly with... A lot of fathers think that the courts don't side with them. They will, but a lot of y'all don't really... She can't move to a different state without your permission. You're on the certificate. She moved with her mother and her younger sister, so she thinks that's good enough, but nothing can replace a father. She can't move without your permission if you're on a certificate. She needs your permission to get a passport. If the baby has your last name, all of that. And even if you're not on it, you can still take her to court to petition, and she will have to come back. So there's things you can do, Erin. But with the safety thing, that is different. I have to do the same. You have to choose safety and stability on that kind of situation. Yeah. Some parents don't need to be around their kids because they be so consumed with punishing the other parent that they're punishing the kid. Like, you're not my father, you're not my mother, you're only hurting your kid, not me. So you're hurting your kid and you're going to get karma for that. And half the time these people, they act like that because you don't want to fuck them, you don't want to be with them, you don't want to give them their way. It be shit like that. You set a boundary with them, they get mad. That's what it be. Like, why would somebody want to open up their legs or be around you? Look how you act. Look how you're acting like you're being a kid. You're being a child. Look how you're acting. Who wants to deal with that? Ew. You're disgusting and you're draining. So I understand that. I've been consulting folks about that. I'm trying to give her the opportunity to correct herself, but my patience is running thin. To be honest, Aaron, well, look, you a grown-ass man. I can't tell you how to run your ship, but you got more rights and more power in the situation than you're giving yourself credit for. But when you're ready to take that step, I'm pretty sure you will. When you're tired enough not seeing your son and it bothers you enough, you'll do what you need to do. But the longer you wait, the harder that connection is going to be to reestablish. And of course, they're going to look at you like, why you took so long. So, chakra messages. Yeah, shyness and social anxiety. I feel like somebody here is socially awkward. And I'm talking about y'all. I feel like somebody here could be, I don't know, somebody, maybe they are shy. I don't know. I feel like somebody or they could be acting like they scared to talk to you, like as if you did something to them. That manipulative shit, acting like they're innocent, but they're not. What else? Withholding financial support. Yep. Oh, yeah, they will. Yep, they will withhold financial support. Oh, you don't want to fuck me? I can't fuck you. I can't come to your house and be alone with you while, whatever. Or you don't want to be my, whatever the hell they want you to do. Then I'm not going to. Yeah, that's financial abuse. Spiritual divinity, that's abuse. That's financial abuse. Yeah, somebody's wearing a mask. Somebody ain't shy. They're not anxious. They're childish and they're avoidant and they're dismissive and they don't want to own up or take accountability. That's what it is. Yeah, trouble obtaining financial security. Somebody could have been making something hard for you financially. Or they could be having trouble with money, or this could be you guys having trouble with your finances. What's shyness and social anxiety? Yeah, lack of love and compassion. This person grew up very dysfunctional and unfortunately it's spilling over into their connections. Wearing a mask. Yeah, somebody feeling insecure. Somebody didn't get the love that they needed growing up. Or maybe somebody got overly spoiled or overly coddled. I feel like both, not enough love, too much attention or not enough attention could do damage to a person. So somebody either got too much growing up, they got coddled, they got enabled, they got their ego stroked, so they expect everybody else to chase after them and fall in line, or somebody here didn't get enough attention. Trouble obtaining financial security and don't know what to believe. And heart chakra, somebody could have judged you off of your finances. They made a judgment call about you because of money. Somebody's heart could be blocked off. That could also be the financial blockage too. Heart chakra, love, acceptance, compassion, growth, balance. The crystals are green aventurine, rose quartz, amazonite, rondo crocite. The element is air. Archangel Chamuel. It says, I accept, respect, and love myself, and I am worthy of receiving love. Yeah, so this could be a good affirmation for y'all. I accept, respect, and love myself, and I am worthy of receiving love. I want y'all to know that people know what they're doing. People always know what they're doing. People always know what they're doing. Don't ever for a second think a person doesn't know what they're doing. Everybody knows what they're doing. They're hoping that you just won't say nothing or that you won't call them out or you'll be okay with it. People know what they're doing. People know what they're doing. People know what they're doing. Remember that, y'all. People always know what they're doing. Unless they're a child, and even kids, when they get to a certain age, they're going to test your boundaries. They know what they're doing. Everybody knows, unless a person is disabled, their brain doesn't function. Everybody knows what they are doing. Don't ever think for a second a person doesn't know what they're doing. People do shit on purpose to see what you're going to do afterwards. So this is your reading. Air signs, like, comment, and subscribe. You are tapped in, queen. Thank you, spiritual divinity. Yeah, go to court as soon as possible. But this was your reading. 1616 on the thingy. 16, or now it's 1618. But this is your reading. Appreciate you. Yeah, always, Aaron. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join us on Patreon if you feel called to. Thank you, ladies, in the chat as well. I love when y'all talk to each other in the chat. It's so cool. When y'all support each other, it's nice. I love community. But this is your reading. Air signs, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to y'all later. And happy holidays. Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.